Iguodala.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And it's Smith missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Good on the shot.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And here's Fry for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist in the game. And there's the pass to Green. Stolen by Thompson. Irving kicks to LeBron.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Green, the screen. It's stolen by Smith. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. It's stolen by Curry. The drive by Iguodala. And the baseline jumper, no good. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Got a career high 55% from the floor.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And Fry slams it in.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
The drive by James. And Thompson kicks to Smith. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Down low. Here's Barnes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And that one's good. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Barnes. Warriors leading by 10. Curry. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And the very first leg of that contract promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Irving kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's James. The tray. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
But they recover it. Curry against Smith. From deep three-point range. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Golden State's got some tough luck from three-point range. Look at that shot!
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Irving for three. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 39.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played off the... How about that,
Kevin? What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Curry against Smith. The shot by Curry, no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Pass to Iguodala. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.